Can you hear that buzz coming from my vents? That is the sound of running the air conditioning for the first time in this miserable summer heat in Southern California. But that's not really important. What's important is that we're vlogging! So we are now doing these vlogs back and forth to each other. This is so exciting. I'm having so much fun already filming, spinning in my spinny chair. Woo! So it's pretty cool that we get to like communicate like this back and forth, and it's pretty easy too. I mean, it's not that hard. You just film and put it together in a messy jumble of jump cuts, and voila, video magic. But Liz, I think it's really cool that we get to do this because you're way up north on the West Coast and I'm way down south on the West Coast, hence the title of our channel. And we probably won't be able to like actually interact face to face for a long time. So it's kind of awesome that we get to do this and still communicate as if we were in person, except over the internet. YouTube is becoming my best friend. So in the title of the video I mentioned apprehension. That kind of sounds cool. And that's because I have a very long week. My apprehension is attributed to the fact that tomorrow I have my drive test. It'll determine whether or not the law thinks I'm a mediocre enough driver to have a license, which means if I'm not, I'll have to rely on my parents to drive me around for another 2 weeks. They never get me anywhere on time. Oh my god. I don't know what I'll do if I fail. I won't be a licensed driver. I don't know if I can live with that. Also, I'm quite apprehensive of the Brazil game. We're playing Germany. That's gonna be really scary. I'll probably do some like terrible challenge if Brazil loses, because why not? And basically Brazil just needs to win because they're playing in Brazil. And also, I don't really want to do a terrible challenge. That sounds terrible. I think you said in the game you were rooting for Germany, and I really hope they lose, and I really hope you decide to root for Brazil, because Brazil's obviously the cooler team. We really need all the support we can get now that we don't have Neymar playing. His loss almost made me cry. I'm not even kidding. I wish I was. Really, I think that whole thing with Neymar getting kneed in the back and breaking one of his vertebrae, I think that was so ridiculous, and the guy should have gotten like a red card, and I think that last minute penalty was so not enough to make up for the fact that Neymar broke his vertebrae. Is fracturing the opponent's vertebrae no longer a bad thing to do in soccer? Seriously, that player who need him really needs to like rethink their game playing strategies. But I digress. Also, I forgot to mention that recently I dyed my hair blue, but you can't tell because this lighting sucks. Also, I discovered recently that I am actually a giant child because this lollipop made me so happy. So I'll see you later when I watch your response to this video. In the meantime, enjoy this picture of a very young, very adorable Niall Horan.